All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another round of One Piece. We're going to be playing Ranked with Red Green Luffy. This is a quick preview of the deck list. This is what we're going to be running today. There'll be a copy of this in the description below, and there'll be a full breakdown at the end of the video. We are playing Ranked on the ladder today. It's always good because I like seeing competitive opponents. The only thing it does prevent me from doing is finding specific matchup that you guys are requesting. So maybe I have to go into the casual ladders for a little while just so I can get those specific ones that you guys are looking for. If you guys could do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. And speaking of subscribing, we made it over 500, which is a huge deal to me. I appreciate all of you guys for helping get me there. That is awesome. Thank you very much. But if you guys have been watching the channel for any length of time, you should be in the know, and you know that more important than subscribing is commenting. I want to know what you guys think. What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? What can I do to improve the show? What don't you like about the show? I want to know the things that you guys want to see and don't want to see so that I can help make this the best show possible for you guys. I'm having a lot of fun, and that's always important, but that's why I think makes a good show. But I've taken a lot of the suggestions you guys have been giving me over the last couple of weeks, and I can already tell that this has improved greatly, so thank you very much for that. I think that's all I got, though, so let's jump into some games. See you there. Alright, I got a lot of questions. Why is there a Foxy in front of me on the ranked ladder? I'm very scared of why there's a Foxy in front of me on the ranked ladder. What does he know that I don't know? This makes me very nervous. I was going to be done, and then I was like, you know what? One more wouldn't hurt. One more might hurt. I need stuff that'll restand Dawn. Something like this, probably, so that Nami can find Nami. Or Sage can find Nami. I'm gonna be on 4 next turn. I'm gonna try and find an Usopp. Find my Usopp. I think that's probably good enough. That Nami's right up above, so Freeze is probably better to be able to be found. Okay. In case you guys don't know, Foxy. Foxy here, Dawn -3. If you have 3 or more Foxy Pirates, they can stun my leader. Oh good, they got the 7 cost. So he's going to ramp up to 7, my whole board's going to get minused. I'm going to need as many of these as I can get. He's got a really good setup. He's found everything he wants, and he's playing the Groggy monsters, which KO'd my Usopp. I find that to be very rude. Like this. I've got a 5, 6. He's going to be at 7 next turn. That's definitely his 7 cost. And then what? I think I have to take this. 7. Pass, get a Dawn up. The problem is Foxy has no problem sitting low. Yep, there's the 7 cost Foxy. No reason to attack. He's going to be at 10 next turn. I'm so nervous about playing against Foxy of all things. He's got no Dawn up, no blockers. This is the last attack I get. Go 8. And I'll just get 2 Dawn back up. I didn't want to attack with the Sanji. Otherwise it just gets frozen, and I don't want it to get frozen or gamma knifed. Yep, freeze, hold my leader down. Makes sense. Yeah. He's nervous about turning these sideways because he knows I've got multiple of these. And he should be. On 10 Dawn, I can drop this No problem. Puts a blocker up. That's not going to do anything. I could drop this down too low for him to really deal with. These are 5s now, and I have no attack with my leader. So now we play this, do this, go like this. I can go 5s at him. That's just a couple of cards. That's not really worth much. There you go. We're just going to sit here and stare at each other for a while. Okay. Now what do I do? Now what do we do? So this is a 6. What do I drop? This? Seven? Five? 5. Oh, 4. Whoops. There we go. Okay, we get 5 up. This and this will get frozen, but I got a Brook on board so I can restand what I need to. Or he plays a groggy monster and just irritates me. At some point, you have to turn these sideways. Your whole board's full. Now what do we want to do? 7, 7. You can put 4 on this, make it an 11, and then I have to go 2, 2, 1 to get out of it. That's not the end of the world. No blocker. We'll do this for this. Yes. Okay. Boink. Boink. Okay. This will kill this. So now I'm a 5. So I might as well become a 7. Oh, they're both 7s, technically. Let's attack this here. See what he does. More 2Ks? No. 7 here. Boom, boom. Okay, so we finally got rid of one of these. Yeah. Defined departure, sure. I'm not worried about that at all. Attack 6, freeze my dudes. Not worried about that either. 7. That's fine. I just need my guys here. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10, 11. I can get out of everything just by doing that. No blocker. We'll go like this. Bang, bang. Probably it's 2 of these up for, yeah, slow beams. No, 1 slow beam. It's got a slow beam. That's fine, I think. What is this? A 5? 5 at your 0. Half the block. I'm just going to keep getting rid of these. These are too annoying to deal with. Even if he slow beams knocks him down, because I got these other guys I can just attack. I will beat you down eventually, Foxy. One way or the other. Okay. Now what? Now he's got a slow beam. Attacking this doesn't actually do anything because he's got the blocker plus that, so... We'll go 1 here and we'll attack 7. That's 2 cards. I can go another 1 here. Let's find out if he has the slow beam. 9 here. Gets me the blocker. Okay, I get 2 of these back. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you cannot kill me. Finds another groggy monster. Don't care about that. He's played very well. I don't know what you're doing on the ranked ladder with this, but I approve. I very much approve. I very, very much approve. GG. Yeah, I bluffed the slow beam. Ugh. Wow. Well done, Foxy. Liked that a lot. That was fun. Foxy made me kind of nervous, but he played very well. He kept all of his stuff up. He knew exactly what he was playing around. I just knew what I was playing around, so I just didn't swing. Let me know what you guys think. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? That was a good game of ranked against Foxy of all things. Jeez. All right, catch you guys later. All right, well, I'm playing ranked, and, well, I might be in trouble here. We're going to mulligan that. Okay, that's a hand. That is a hand indeed. Some anti-removal would be very appreciated. Laboon, please. What is this doing in here? Usopp is just a 2k, and then, of course, he's got that. Draw 3, trash 2. A nice filter card, especially for Shanks. Shanks needs filter. Is this where my my run finally ends? It's where my end comes. I don't know what I was saying there. He's deciding on what he's got to trash. Roll and draw 2 cards with 6 of them part from your hand. Then draw. Alright. Finds an Uta. I have not tried this since the starter that came out. I feel like we're in a better spot because I could use Rush Luffy to destroy his guys, but it's going to be hard either way. This one draws a Shanks. Okay. I'd really like this, but I honestly think this is better. Having stage is just so good. We will take this, I think. Put it back the way it is. Attack 6, which is a card. Nope, no card. Oh, we got dudes. For a Shanks, that's fine. Now I have to go 7 at him just to get in. Now he can go block, minus, plus a card. I refuse to let you get out of it for free. $2K? Works too. Pitches a 10 Shanks. That's an interesting choice. His hand must be pretty good. Come on, we'll fight you. Gotta do a little searching. Picks up the same card he just discarded. Does it again. I'll be honest, I'm really just hoping he doesn't find a Lucky Roo. I'm hoping he doesn't play him, given the build. Finds a yes up. Can't play it this turn, though. Alright. We're going to start with a Nami here. Take that, return those. 6 at him. This is a bad order for him because I can demand 2 cards. 7, I'll probably take. Boy, this. Okay. We managed our board flood pretty good there. The only thing we're missing is another Sanji, but I think that's okay, in all honesty. I think next turn we just go aggressive with some Dawn. Yes, up in the Usopp, of course. That's fine. It's just setting up for the late game, because we kind of both know that's where this is going. Happy no 8 costs. He's doing it again. Man, this guy has filtered a ton. He's halfway through his deck. This guy's going to have so much counter power. I'm going to need these. Kind of nervous about this one, guys. Shanks is a bit of a beast against us. This gets us a lot, though. Forward on up a turn, and then I can start dropping these. Wow, he gave a 2K out of that. His hand is really good. Holy man, he's playing all 4 of them. And what's he play? Yasop? Alright, yeah, this man, yeah, I was like... So he's a 6K. It doesn't do anything to us. going to be a 10 next turn. Gets the leader ability out. Yep. I'm actually pretty tempted to play this. Then if he plays the KO guy... Let's go 7. Okay, so that's both of those effects. I could go 6 for this, drop this, swing 7 at it. It's a 2k, but then I've got this on board. I could even pop it, but it's just not good enough yet. 8. Let's go 10 here. That's a 2-2-1 because these both abilities are off. Or he takes it, or he gives me the blocker. I'll give him the option, but it's not a good option for him either way. He's not got 3 cards he wants to give me. Okay, we lose that. There's no point in attacking with this. I'd rather just have the Dawn restand. Okay, but now I have to deal with this 10 costs, which are annoying. I'm glad I got the blocker there, though. But now he has... I know he's got the combo in hand. If it's Rush Shanks, it's actually not very good for him. Oh, that's interesting. He didn't like my double attack. Play your 5-cost guy. Your 6-cost, technically. No. What are you possibly looking for? You only have 18 cards left in your deck. You already had a Beckman. I know you had a Beckman. I've seen 3 of these, 2 of these, 1, 2, 3 of the Shanks. He's discarded 2 10Ks, 1 of these. Like, do you just play this? Okay, here it comes. There he is. Yeah. What's the which flavor do we get? KO. Great. Lose my board. You're mocking me, and I don't appreciate it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can go 8-8 at him. Let's just start with a little 6 poke. I'm actually kind of hoping he gets out of this. We're going to go 9 here, just because then he has to leader ability and 2-1 out of it. I don't think he'll have that. There we go. Cool. That should make this a little easier. Laboon being a turn late just kind of hurts, but, you know, whatever. Took you long enough to show up, buddy. I needed the protection last turn. Oh, good. Rush Shanks. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus a 1k, and then it dies anyways? Yeah, that's fine. You're dying next turn anyways. Actually, I don't know if I can. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I could get out of it. No, I shouldn't. Well, that helps. Blocker. I can drop this by 6k, but that makes it only a 6. And currently, my board is fairly weak. I only get 2 Dawn back. I don't know. Attack again. Well, there you go, buddy. Kill me now. Gave everything to protect that guy. Grody. He's gonna try and kill me. Now what do you do? Yes, I am a very annoying bugger to kill. I don't know how to beat you, though, is the problem. It's going to be very tight either way. Everything here, you'll kill it. There's nothing I can do, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. This minusing me is very annoying, and this makes everything guarantees a 2k. Because I can go like this, drop the blocker. But that's 6 Dawn. It's too much. He kills me next turn. Two. I had 8 left. I mean, seven. He gets out of it again. It's funny. I never give up, though. I just keep pushing. Yeah, you should put 3 Dawn on this and punch for 15. Guarantee it. Just thinking about it. Okay. You have the rush, dude? Rush Shanks? It'd be very upsetting for me. You'd have to have found the 4th one. It's not impossible, especially given he's only got 14 cards left in decks. But he's actually risking losing here. Five. See if I can get rid of use leader effect. I don't know why you risked death here. You should have divided that up and killed me. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put 5 Dawn under this, minus its 1, so it's going to be 11k twice. I think that might get you dead, Shanks. You have messed up. It's not impossible for you to get out. You take this life every time, though. There's no point. Yeah, minus, that becomes a 2k, and then 2 2s, or 2 1 1. Nice. GG. I don't know why you risked anything there, though. Well, we tried our best there. Couldn't quite get out of it. Shanks does run a massive amount of 2Ks, though. 2, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 in trash, though. Maybe they don't run as many 2Ks as they used to. That's only 6 cards in trash. What you guys think? What did I do right? What did I do wrong? Shanks is a tough matchup for us, but he ended our streak. I think that was 18 in a row. Why'd you do that to me, Shanks? I was having a good run. All right. Let me know what did I do right? What did I do wrong? I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later. All right, here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. I suppose we keep this hand. It's pretty bonkers. Give this. I don't think I need a new top. I already have one. I think I have 3 of these and 3 of these currently in the deck. I think I want one of these. Move that up. I don't know. Now we move that like that. And we will pass. Playing a little red-green today. We found ourselves another Mihawk. They are everywhere. And it's always a fun game whenever we play against a Mihawk. Will they end our reign of terror? Uh-oh, not like that they won't. They picked no cards. Wow, our hand is insane. Gonna take this. Gonna attack 6 because I don't want them to know what I'm gonna go searching for. I do want the bodies on board. Perfect curve sounds pretty nice to me. We'll return that, and then we will pass. No point in keeping up 2 Dawn. Yeah, and if they have the You'll Be My Samurai event, they don't. They just got an Odin. Yeah, I was like, they're going to attack for 8. That's fine. I don't plan on defending my life that hard. You guys know how I do. And we have triple Sanji, so we win the game! Yes! We'll just attack for 6 again. See what they want to do about it. They don't even bother. Okay. So our curve is here. we found our curve. And to be fair, we found 4 searchers. So like finding good curve, not super difficult. Bad news, my entire hand is bricks because I don't want to give up any of it. Find themselves a Mihawk into a smoker. No Odin, huh? Just one of these. I'll just attack there. Eat that. He restands 3. He can't actually get after me. Wow, and we find some stun to go along the way. First things first, I want to eat these up because they are useful to Mihawk. Not that he needs that many of them. We'll go like this. We'll deploy this. I'm not going to get overzealous because I am now being threatened with banish, and I don't like that. Oh, I played the wrong thing. Oops. It's okay. I can recover. We'll just go like this. Yeah, so we'll attack for 7. That was supposed to be double attack into Usopp there. This guy is living on the edge. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter then. 2, 3, 4. 4 up. Pretty good. Yeah, be my samurai, not surprising. We'll try and eat those up. That's another draw. He's got 7. I feel like he would do another Mihawk combo. He's probably his best bet here. But I don't know. He dropped down to 1 so fast. That was nuts. Normally they defend the last 2 or 3 at least. I mean... he has to trash something. I think I just get out of this normally. Okay. Law bounce, play out an Odin. Perona, freeze. There you go. Okay, that's pretty good. Rest a Dawn, turn it into 3 Dawn. Put 2 here and 1 here. No. Okay, he can rest this, turn it into 3 Dawn, 2 here, 1 up. Best he can do is 9. I can give him a Nami if I really must. Gets an I know you're strong. Sure. Smart move. Alright, Smoker restands 1 extra. How many are you going to leave up for defense is my question. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I could equal out. That's fine. Now I have a decision to make. He's gone down so low, so fast. You want to give me a card over your 2K? Yeah, didn't think so. Do I want the Luffy into the Sanji? Probably. The Sanji into the Luffy, I suppose. Funny enough, I only have 4 rested. He's got no Dawn up. So every one of these is a 2 and a 1. Man, do I even just do this? Nah, I shouldn't do that. He's got some pressure on board. $2K, that's fine. I have so much Dawn to play with. Okay, next turn, man. What are you doing? Like, I have 4 7s on board. Probably should have played this stage last turn and gone looking. Like, all I'm gonna do is pressure the crap out of you. You have to play Law and Beppo this turn. Anything else is suicidal. Like, Law Beppo, drop one of these down. Pressure everything at the Usopp. Hope I overcommit into defending it, which I won't because I have 3 of these. 3 Dawn backups is more than enough. What's it gonna be, Mihawk? This is a good ranked game. He's playing well. The greedy take down to 1 life, though. Okay, yeah. Law and Beppo was the only option. You had to do that. I need room on my board anyways, and if I had gone defensive there and got out of it with like a 2 and a 1, he could restand his 3 Dawn plus the Smoker Dawn for 4 Dawn by resting this, and then I'd have to deal with like another 11k at my life, and I'd be in danger of that. This Mihawk player accelerated this game to the end stage so fast. Yep, there's the one from Smoker. Do you dare rest the Law Beppo? Or do you rest the Perona, knowing I don't want to attack it? No. What did he rest? Oh, he rested the 1 Dawn to turn into 3. He's going to want to keep a Dawn up. See if I can bait him into going 9 with this. Yeah, he doesn't do it. Now I have an option. Seven. 7. I'm just going to tax the crap out of him here. 7. 9. 9. Well, there's my 5 Dawn up. I'm a 7K leader. Luna is the only thing that really saves him here. Starts out with a DMG. Double DMG? That'd be pretty good. Double DMG. Eats me down to 1 Dawn. He'll be able to do leader plus smoker to get 4 Dawn back. Crazy. And I only am sitting on... Well, he does a dumb thing, and he swings the 11 first. I obviously take that. But even to get into me, like, this needs 2 Dawn, this needs a Dawn, this needs a Dawn. Okay, rest leader. It's gonna go with, like, a couple of big attacks, maybe? Four Dawn. What is 4 Dawn for? 4 Dawn onto Perona. Attack me for 10? I don't think there's any reason to play that game. No blocker. Bam, bam. If this is a Luna, that'd be crazy. The best he could do is another 8. No. GG, buddy. GG. What do you do, smoker? I liked your attacks. They were pretty good. They weren't enough. Yep, and he concedes. No Luna in hand. You should have gone looking for Luna, 100%. Luna buys him a turn. And I would have said, yeah. Yeah, because I don't have anything... Okay, maybe I do have something that could kill him. I saw my Brook in there. Brook, rest this. Restand my Zoro. Put 4 Dawn underneath my Zoro. Put 1 here so I can go 6 at him. And then 4 plus 9. 13. He dies out of that. So there was no winning game for him. Let me know what you guys think. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? Mihawk, you got a bad matchup, buddy. Sorry, dude. Alright. Do we keep this hand? I don't think I can keep this hand. Alright, so we got a Nami here. Let's go Nami. Like that. Turn those and pass. Double Brook in hand's gonna make for an interesting finish. Let's see what we got. No good. I Gloriosa off the bat. probably shouldn't swing at him next turn. I'm going to have to take that because it's just good for curve. We lose our Laboon, which makes me very sad. We have not seen stage. I'm going to pass on that. I don't need to hit twice. I'll punch him next turn. Yeah. Well, they don't swing at me. I appreciate that. See if they baited me and put a Blackbeard on top. That'd be funny. You put the card there. I know you want it. Gorgon Sisters, to nobody's surprise. To the surprise of no one. Okay, well, we're collecting our endgame finishers. Okay, they just play a Zoro. Heal back. No. You don't have the fuel for a Gorgon Sisters? Oh, if you don't... Okay, I was like, what are you doing? Okay, use the Ran effect to get there. I don't have a good 2K to give him. I was going to go after these so aggressively if they didn't have a Dawn underneath the leader. Now, what do we do? Bo is always getting out of hand. Take it. Also, remarkably, does not have enough Gorgon Sisters in hand for the Gorgon Sister effect. Wow, I get away with punching him twice for no trigger. Alright, do I get Gravity Bladed? This would be the turn. What am I looking at? Draw 2 cards, then return 2 cards from your hand to the top of or bottom of the deck in the order of your choice. Send cards to the top. 5 Borsalino over the Gloriosa. Ran effect, put one here. No? Yeah, ran effect, put one there. 1. No blocker. I'll give you a 1K. No. No. 5 Borsa. Yes, yes, okay. My life suddenly makes sense again. All right. Here's where we're going to have some fun, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I would like to see. I'd like to see probably a Sanji or a Luffy, either or, really. Ooh. This is actually a really tough decision because I could go dig deeper, still find the body. I could freeze their current board they have. I am an aggressive player. I can't resist. All right, well. I actually don't think I want another one of these. I'll just take the 2K. They're going to be at 10 next turn. We're going to go like this, I think. Ba-bam. Seven, double attack. Six there. Six there. Eight there. And turn. Okay. I reduced them down to 3 cards. Bananial, cool, but not what you should be doing. Yes, you may have Nami. I will be probably Brook next turn. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Now what do we want to do? Ladies and gentlemen, now we get to have a little fun. 7 double. I don't think you actually have any way to get out of it. Five. Seven. I'm not afraid of you. Yeah, you're... Ooh, and I get a Charleston. Now what do we want to do? I could have a couple of options here. Brook, restamp. This is honestly... Or restamp. This is honestly really funny. Just smash in for another, like, 7. That's not bad either. Ah, we should be good, though. Look, you got a Shakuyaku. See you next turn. My board is going to be aggressive next turn. There you go. I might lose an Usopp here, but even then, like, I don't know. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, like, this is not about, this is about killing you, dude. Nine. Nine's such a bad number, especially if you don't have Dawn up. I don't think there's anything in the world that could save you here. Ooh. Hmm. Seven. I imagine you don't have a lot of Dawn left. Seven's a good number here because it requires both cards out of hand. I'm just holding all my answers. These are all answers to the current problem. Plays it just so they can draw another card. Makes sense to me. 9. Yeah. GG. And they leave. Let's see. 2-2, brick. So the reason we were holding everything there, and the reason I put 2 here, is 9's an exceptional number, and it let me divide my last 8 Dawn between my remaining answers. So I had an answer to every single thing they could possibly do. If they went down to 0 and triggered multiple blockers in my way, I had this unblockable left, which would let me play for the 2 cost. It would also allow me to play the Brook, rest any of the blockers that came out of their life, as well as play the unblockable if I needed both answers. So I was just holding it so that I could see what I wanted to do. Having anything more than 5 up, this 5, I usually want to go 6 here. 6, because that makes this a 7k. I can make this a 7k rush unit and give it unblockable. So that is also a really good answer there. So that's why my 8 was what I really wanted to do there. It made it so that every one of these was an option for lethal in this matchup. They played pretty well. They didn't see like the best triggers in the world, but you know, that's kind of how Boa works. Just lives and dies by the triggers, and like against us, she has a really high roll. So let me you guys think. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? GG, Boa. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a couple of rounds of One Piece. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? Some of those were some pretty tough matchups. Our win streak did finally get taken down, unfortunately. So let me know what you think I did wrong in that game. All right, so this is Red Green Luffy. This is the deck list we ran today, and I will go over the cards. I'll do a brief summary of all these cards. If you need to slow down or pause the video, you can do so to read the cards in their entirety. I usually do a brief description of every card. I will read the leader in whole because it's the most important card. And then I will go over the preferred curves, the lines, and the general strategy of the deck. All right, here we go. Red Green Luffy is a 5,000 power red-green leader from OP13. Dawn ×1 on your opponent's attack. If you have 5 or less active Dawn cards on your field, you may rest any number of your active Dawn cards up to one of your leader or Straw Hat crew type. Characters gains plus 2,000 power for each Dawn card that was rested by this effect. Basically, it just means that our leader and our characters are very, very tanky. I'm running 3 copies of Jewelry Bunny. It's a 1/2/1 searcher, looking at the top 4 for Straw Hat crew. I'm running 3 copies of Sanji. It's a 2/3/2k on play. It'll make one of our Straw Hat crew characters with 6,000 power more unblockable for the turn. Not too bad. We're running 3 copies of Zoro. It's a 7/9, making our leader a 7k till the end of our opponent's next turn, and it's character rush if our opponent has an 8,000 power body on field. The new Luffy out of ST31 is a 7/9 brick. He gets rush if we have 3 given Dawn, and on play for every Straw Hat crew type card on our field, we get to give up to one of our opponent's characters minus 1,000 power during this turn. That is 1 character. Somebody asked me if you could divide that minusing effect between multiple characters. The answer is no. I'm running 3 copies of Nami. It's a 1/2/1 searcher, looking at the top 5 for Straw Hat crew other than Nami. We've got 4 copies of Laboon. It's a 1/2/2k. It's got anti-removal for our 7,000 base power characters, and it is on once per turn, but we have to have enough cards to rush for that effect, so that does come up. We got 4 copies of Usopp. It's a 4/5/1k. It'll restand 2 Dawn every turn. We've got Nami. It's a 4/2/1 blocker. On play, rest of 2 of our opponent's characters with a cost of 8 or less, and sets 5 Dawn as active at the end of the turn, so it actually stands more Dawn than it actually costs to play. And a little bit of spice in the deck. A 4/6 Brick and Monkey D. Luffy from the start deck 30. He gets Rush if you rest it on, so he costs 5 basically. And when attacking, rest up to one of our opponent's characters with Blocker, so we can get around any blocker because there's no cost limit. And then, of course, we've got Sanji. He's a 5/7 Brick. On play, he'll restand 2 Dawn, and at the end of the turn, he will stand 1 more Dawn. On Monkey D. Luffy, I'm running this as a 3 of right now. It's a 6/7 Brick with double attack. On play, he'll restand 4 Dawn, but then we can't play a 5 cost or more. Oh. And then we have Brook. He's a 6/6/1. On play, rest of one of our opponent's cards. It's non-leader character. Activate main, you can trash this guy and restand a cost 8 or less character. And then 1 copy of Zoro, a 9/9. When attacking, you can rest a Dawn and restand him, and activate main, you can rest 2 Dawn and restand him, so he gets 3 swings a turn. Dead Man's Game is a 1 cost event for +3 to our leader, and then you can rest 3 Dawn and rest up to 2 of our opponent's characters and or Dawn. And then we've got I Know You're Strong, so we'll go all out from the start. It's a 1 cost event for +3 to our leader, and by resting 2 additional Dawn, you can freeze to 7 cost or less. And then, of course, I've got Charleston, which is a 2 cost event. Counter, up to one of our leader characters gains +4,000 power during the battle. Then I can discard a card, and if I did, I could set 3 Dawn as active. Because of the way our leader effect works, this means we have generated an extra 2k out of thin air. Trigger, rest up to one of your opponent's leaders or characters. Resting the leader does come up. Resting a 3 cost character or less doesn't come up a whole lot, but you guys let me know if that's won you a game here or there. And then Thousand Sunny, a 1 cost stage. Looking at the top 5 for Straw Hat crew types, and activate main, rest the stage, give 1 of your Monkey D. Luffy up to 1 rested Dawn, and that means our leader or any of our Monkey D. Luffy characters. So it means our leader ability is always on. Alright, so that is the cards. Let's go over some quick choices before we start breaking down the curves. I'm running this as a 3/3 split because I've really do like this, and sometimes it's a 4 of, but I've chosen to make sacrifices elsewhere. I've never found a reason to play more than 3 of these, so the fact that our deck is so searchable now is really helps. By having 3 Nami and 4 stage, that means we're running 10 searchers in total. You'll actually see it in a bunch of games where I will actually cycle through multiple searchers to find the exact card I want. It happens quite frequently, actually. I am running one of the 9 cost Zoro. I know that it is kind of slow for the current meta, but here's the thing. I put it in the deck because I am banking on this being the game changer when I'm playing the mirror. Like, everything in this list is really good. If you get into a mirror match, whoever drops 9 cost Zoro first probably does just win that game, because you can't rest this guy and minus him, and killing this is really hard. So I am using this as kind of a detriment to the mirror match. So let me know what you guys think about that. I'm choosing to go with the I Know You're Strong over Luna because I am not running Garp, and I don't like the idea of Garp being the only thing that can search Luna when I'm running so many searchers that can just go round and round in the deck. I don't have a whole lot of unsearchable targets outside of Charleston, Jewelry Bonnie, Laboon. I think those are the only unsearchable cards in the entire deck. So I'm trying to go for a really consistent build here. I'm running 2 copies of Brook, and I've considered cutting a Brook to go up for a Monkey D. Luffy. I'm just not sure which is better. I don't like cutting a 1k for a Brick, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I like having all this as answers, though. You've seen me look through and just have this stack of answers at the end game. If I've got this, a Brook, a DMG, a Rush Luffy, and an Unblockable in my hand, I don't know if there's any deck in the world that can put it up an answer to like all 5 of those. They will just lose. It's just too strong. All right, as far as Monkey D. Luffy and the curve goes, I have a full curve video for their OP16.5 using this exact deck list if you guys want to get a really in-depth breakdown. What I will tell you right now is Monkey D. Luffy does not care anymore if it goes first or second. It used to want to go first. I like going first because I'm aggressive. If you're a more defensive player, go second. The real true answer to what you want to do, though, is know what your opponent's deck does. If your opponent wants to go second, take it from them. If your opponent wants to go first, take it from them. If you don't know the matchup, I kind of default to going first because I like to swing, and I really like my odd curve. Your odd curve and your even curve are actually equal, but your odd curve allows you to attack heavier, so that's the only difference. Let me know what you guys think on that. What else? Let's see. On our odd dawn curve, we're going to want to go searcher. Actually, we're going to want to go stage. And then on the 3 dawn, we're going to want to go into one of our searchers. Or 2 of them if you really want to. I like to do 2 searches on my 3 dawn turn because I'm not real worried about my opponent at that point. On 5, it's always going to be Sanji. On 7, it's going to be Luffy into Usopp. On 9, double Sanji is king. On your first 10 dawn turn, you're going to want to start dropping these guys every turn, or if your board's been getting removed, you're just going to want to start flooding into any of these in order to build board back. But I really do like these on your first 10 dawn turn. If you're in the mirror match, drop this on your first probably 9 dawn turn if you can, because you're going to want to have some dawn restand and then use stage to put the rest of dawn underneath your leader. This is, if you are going to play this in any matchup, the sooner you get it down, the better, because your opponent will not have as many answers for it. So that is my advice there. On the even curve, we are looking for stage in our opening hand, because if you do not find stage, you're in a lot of trouble. It's acceptable to not find stage if you've got a Nami or even like 2 searchers like a Nami and a Bonnie. So that you can go looking deep for this stage, because this stage really does set up your even curve, because on 4 you want to play this, and if you don't have stage, you can't put it on underneath leader, and then on 6 you want to do the same thing, and if you don't have a dawn on leader, you're in a lot of trouble. On 8 you really want to do double Sanji. On your first 10 dawn turn, if you've got 2 Sanji and an Usopp, you can drop the Zoro if you want, or you can just start dropping these. I think that's all I got, though. So let me know if you guys got any questions. Like I said, if you guys need a really in-depth breakdown of curve, lethal, and answers, I have a whole video dedicated to exactly that. But this is a quick breakdown for anybody who wanted to refresh. All right. I think that's all I got. So if you do me a favor, again, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it greatly. We made it to like 512 today, which is super cool. I am aiming for 1,000 next. And I think on 1,000, I'm going to do some type of giveaway. I was kind of thinking I'd do a Red-Green Luffy alternate art leader giveaway, which I don't know if I know how to do that, but I think I could probably figure it out. All right. If you've made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. Have a great day. Have a great week. Keep killing it out there. Good games and good luck. Later.